Okay, let me bada bing bada boom announce this on Discord live. Let's at Twitch. Notif link and publish. All right. Yo, what up? Yo, 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 yo. I forgot to do my push-up today. I might do that. Okay, let me set everything up first. Let me get everything set up first before we do that. Hope everyone's doing well. Hold on. Let me do my push-up real quick. This is good for everybody. Well, not that everybody needs to do a push-up right now, but I'm just saying, get a routine going where you do a very simple little task like a push-up. It's gonna be awesome for you, I promise. Un momento, por favor. Okay, that'll do. We're good. Classes? Oh, it's Monday. That's my bad. Fair enough, though. Fair enough, though. Thank you for stopping by. Regardless. So, yeah. Today, we have Yapping Nation back at it again. I stirred up the pot, as the title suggests. I stirred up the pot of event discussion. I bring a maybe unique perspective to the table that isn't often discussed, and it has resulted in some interesting discussion. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, witch. All right. All right, we're calling me a witch. I mean, hey, sometimes I do get some magic done, you know. I don't do any brewery, but it is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. Yeah, New Mogul Mail is fun. The thing is it's like. It was just a thought I had on a whim, and like I didn't necessarily like agree with it that much, but the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm right. It's like, yeah, I kind of agree with this. Yeah, this sounds correct. Also, I posted, I think at least I posted it. Just a very brief little third channel, little mini discussion. The Mogul Mail is a 1 out of 10, which if you didn't know, in YouTube terms, a 1 out of 10 is really good, right? Like a 1 out of 10 is the best a video can do, out of 10. So that kind of proves my point. I fear that kind of proves my point to an extent, which is really funny. So yeah. Oh, it doesn't prove my point. It more so proves Lagundo's point, but Lagundo's point was something I mentioned, obviously, throughout the video. You can make first teams more interesting. Hold up. If you make the other teams without an S+ tier like very good. Sure, but that's not sustainable. It's not sustainable though. That's unfortunately not. Because the thing is if you do that, it's mostly just gonna keep going up and up, right? Because what happens is when an event like MCC, we'll use MCC as the example. When an event like MCC gets more competitive events on a regular basis, people are going to feel the need to like quote unquote lock in, right? And they're going to like start practicing more, which is fun, very cool, like engaging. But it's a continuous cycle, right? What's going to happen is the people that practice are going to keep playing, and then the people that don't practice are going to either just not do well anymore or like lose interest. That's literally what happened in season 3. So yeah, thank you, the stream, appreciate it. That's mainly the little tidbit of yap for that. Now the main thing is just offering a more unique event approach, I think, which I will say, Shane has brought this up in the past, and I think I saw that he commented on the video as well. I haven't read the comment in full. I know Shane like is of the opinion that like it's kind of unfair to exclude like S tiers, right? Or if that was the approach, which I do agree with 100%. And of course he would also. I understand why he thinks that, because he's one of the people that is part of that. And I agree, like that's definitely not how you should approach it. But like, I saw another person comment like, you can't really fix it. And like, that's kind of true. Like, feels like it's a situation that like you're kind of stuck in a way. There was a comment. I can try to pull it up. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on. Yeah, rename the S tier to something stupid. Give it a dumb name. Give it a stupid name. Sorry, that was me that you heard. Hello everybody. Okay, hold on. I'll pull it up. So this is the video I posted. This is the video, right? I've read through a few of the comments. I haven't read through Shane's yet. I saw he posted one though. This one. So hold on. Let me zoom so you can read it better. Okay, maybe not that much. Go back. Okay. They said the end of more is confusing. When was it ever not like this? If anything, there's more competition for first individual now than there's ever been. I think S tiers are more interesting when they have other S tiers to compete with. When by themselves can be a bit boring. Correct. This is true. I agree. Right? True. Yes, there are more people that like it's more so it's more interesting. I don't agree with the part that like there's more competition for first indiv. That's actually I don't agree, but I do agree with the other part. One by themselves is boring. Like I think the part of Block Wars where Feinberg just keeps doing the best is kind of blah, right? Whatever, right? But I proposed a response. I said it's more a matter of reaching an endpoint, right? The thing with what's it called? I agree with more comp. Remember when Pete got first in like every other MCC in 2020? That's only at the start. If we look at the stats, hold on, I can pull it up. Thank you, the stream streak. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bang. Sorry, it's bright. Sorry for everyone who hates light mode. This is just how Google works. So these are the first indivs we've seen in MCC, historically speaking. And 100% you are correct to say that in like season 1, or at least early MCC, yeah, it was just Pete and Quake, right? These were just the two guys that got it. I feel like the reason, of course, yeah, there's some people on here that are a bit stinky, but ignore them. What's it called? I think the reason this obviously number 1 wasn't a problem was because this was the start of Minecraft events. Really, like this, like nobody really had. There was no like drought or anything, right? It was so fresh. Who cares? The main thing that's interesting is the variance you see in like a season 2, right? This to this. Sure, you get this guy getting in the first end of like 5 times. Sure thing. Like you see Pete get 1, you see Puns get 1, or Pete gets like 2, I guess. You see like JoJo purple. You just see a little bit more variance across the board. It feels like also up until the end, none of the people pretty much that got it here, because I don't see Fruit guided a sing. I'm surprised the Fruit isn't on. Oh, Fruit's the here. Never mind, I'm dumb. Fruit's on MCC 19. So Fruit got it once, but aside from that, this whole portion of actually, I guess we can just include Fruit. So this whole portion of MCC season 2, 3 times did one of the current dominant S tiers get first, and 2 of them were because they joined at the end. So, because now you look at the rest, and things get a little bit more interesting. Season 3, the variety is pretty decent, I must say. You like to see it. Now we get to season 4, season 5, which you can combine, and things look a little bit less varied. And it isn't just within the group of MCC, it's also across the event scene. Because if you look at Block Wars, obviously Feinberg. But what's it called? For the most part, you see a lot of the same names pop up here, right? Which is the main topic of discussion. That's the main, again, not necessarily an issue, but main topic of discussion. 501st generational. What, in Block Wars? I mean, it's rookies. Still good, but it's rookies. It's like, yeah. How do you fix that? You can't. Oh, you can't. Thank you the follow, appreciate it. You can't. Like, I'm not saying this is an issue we need to solve. I'm just saying, hey, look, this is something this is a thing, right? You can't really fix it. It's not possible. Like, it's or at least you can't solve. You can't. Okay, let's propose this is a genuine issue, which I don't think it is, but let's propose it is. I think it's more a bubble, or more so a limitation of the event scene, not so much a problem. Because to venture in that topic a bit, right? By having the same people do well, and by having this discussion revolving around the top prospects of events, a very small portion of the player base gets the majority of the attention, right? Which I don't think is like the biggest issue necessarily, but it makes it very selective to an extent. Like there's gonna be, for example, new people that would be interested in watching the event, but then have to experience that like the majority of the audience only focuses on a small portion, etc. Right? So yeah. Hacking noises could give some competition. I mean, he could, 100%. I actually mentioned this as well here. So let me actually get into my reply that I had made to this. So my main point that I made is that it feels like with MCC we've reached a bit of an end point in terms of the individual players as of right now, for the most part. In the earlier MCC days, you'd have people discuss newcomers who could be really good. Guess who the newcomers were that people discussed? Oh, hold on. Speaking of, hey, what's up, Raiders? Hey, what's up, Savage? Hey, welcome in, hey. Look, man. I'm the evil Minecraft event man, talking about Minecraft event stuff. I'm the evil event man. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Minecraft events. You know? So, to kind of TLDR everything, 90% of those comments are rage baits? Interesting. Yeah, this is a video I made about how the competitive side of things, hot take by the way, competitive side of things could be a bit boring to an extent, because it's the same people, right? That's the main premise of this discussion. The main thing here that I gave in response is that you no longer have the discussion for potential newcomers that are realistic to be added to compete with the best players. Because back in the day, right, back in the earlier MCC days, when it was all these people, sure, some of them fucking suck, right, we don't like them, but you have all these people, there were still your top prospects of the modern day micro event scene mostly to be added, right? You didn't have Shane, you didn't have Purpled, and you didn't have Feinberg. Now you already have them, right? You already have them. There aren't those realistic players because Purpled, Shane, and Fine were at a level of establishment for long enough. What's it called? Um, for long enough that like they were realistic, right? Purpled was an established creator. Shane was very prominent and had this big clout from Minecraft Monday and whatnot. And Feinberg was on the up and up in terms of establishing himself as a creator, but was already very active and prominent when he wasn't even close to being an MCC yet, right? Um, there was this discussion, etc., for who could join. Now that's no longer really a thing in terms of who's realistic and who could compete. In this comment, I also mention, right, this is no longer a thing anymore. This person's main criticism is anymore is confusing. This is, my explanation. There's very few realistic newcomers left. I think, coincidentally, right, Sandwich is a great example of like one of the very few really good players left that could actually play in MCC potentially regularly. And even that is an uncertainty. We don't know, right? But like there's so few people left. It's literally like 2. Maybe 3. I don't know. That genuinely could compete because the level of skill required to compete at the top level is just so high. It's just such a insane margin. It's crazy. So yeah, people like Hacks, who I mentioned as well, would be really fun and really refreshing to see compete with some of the S tiers, especially in an event where they would regularly compete. But for something like MCC, it's just never going to happen, I think. For Block Wars, I've already established many times that realistically we should not be adding more like top players to the regular main event roster. And past that, there are no major Minecraft events really left, right? The other ones are notable, but MCC and Block Wars are the events people always talk about in regards to, I want to see, certain people get in, blah, 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 because those are the events that have the most attention on them, etc. So yeah, that's that little bit of yap regarding the thing we were talking about. Either way. Thank you, Trades, for the 17-month sub. What the hell? Hell yeah. Thank you to sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, to back read, I saw this while I was yapping. I didn't want to distract myself. Imagine if you could make a new roster from scratch. I think oh my god, flame frag skin, no way. I think that's a discussion point that is very difficult because what context would a new roster be made with? Is this a brand new Minecraft event that is building a roster, or is this magically an MCC level established event that just has no players yet? Because those are very different situations. These are vastly different situations, even. Imagine if you alienated your entire audience. You're so right. That'd be banger idea. I think if you discuss the like newcomer, I guess that's also weird, right? Oh, hold on. Thank you for the 19-month sub. Thank you, Ina, for the 19th sub. Yep. We support furries, of course. We support everybody. Well, not everybody, but we support everybody who isn't problematic. Yes, yes. Saved. Absolutely saved. Yeah, I mean, I think to an extent that is a very good point. Is like, if you were to essentially wipe your your roster and then invite a bunch of different people, that does alienate the existing event audience, huh, a little bit. Imagine Block Wars, like, well, I guess Block Wars is, mm, it's not really like the best example. There's not really a good example of like Imagine, but yeah, imagine any event does that. That's crazy. Imagine MCC. Actually, well, MCC is a bad example because some people would really love this. Imagine MCC kicks out all of their players and just becomes a competitive Minecraft event like a Chamber Trials. Horrible idea, by the way. Genuinely terrible idea. But some people genuinely believe that that's what they want, which you're just wrong. You do not want that. Holy fucking sniper. Okay, I'm died. I'm died, man. Hold on. Okay, cool. It'll be fun for like one event. Yeah, I agree. One event, 100%. I can back one event of super comp. Look at Brawl, like Block Wars Brawl was pretty fun. It was a fun change of pace, for once. And I like the more I've the more time we've had to kind of let it simmer a bit. Like I'm not opposed to doing another Brawl at some point. I feel like it could be fun. I think it needs a different approach to an extent, but I think it could be fun. But teammate, hit him! You're realistically 2 dragon types away from getting all type masteries? Is that Pokemon? But yeah, if you had an event where you could completely restart the roster, as much as I think you could get a really fun, like theoretically, if anyone was available, you could get obviously an insanely hype starting event roster, but over time you would land in the same situation. Because as much as you could say, okay, I'm going to get a bunch of different top players, naturally the existing established ones would want to end up joining as well, right? You could say like, okay, I'm gonna start this event roster with Hacks, Infume, Purpled, and like Shane as the S tiers, but naturally people are gonna want to see Feinberg and Fruitberries, right? And Purpled or whoever the fuck I said, I don't know. Right? That's just how it goes. So it's a quote unquote issue that you could never solve. It's just not possible. And like it is competitive Minecraft, right? So to an extent you should expect that. But I think Minecraft events are just a very odd niche, which is why to an extent it feels like it's an issue when it's not really an issue, but then it is an issue when like it doesn't feel like it is, right? It's kind of a wacky mix. Do you enjoy Rookies more? I think Rookies is fun. Speaking of, guys, Block Wars Rookies soon-ish, right? It's what, on the 11th? That's not long from now. That is not long from now at all. I am excited for Block Wars Rookies. It'll be fun. Teams 1, they're gonna be probably a bit later. Rookies is so... Okay, I'll put this into the stratosphere because it puts an interesting perspective into the mix. Rookies can be really easy to do if you don't go for a lot of newcomers. Or if you don't try to go for a lot of newcomers, I should say. Considering how some of the audience members have expressed that they don't care for rookies if there aren't a few newcomers, or a decent few newcomers, there's pressure to deliver on getting some newcomers, right? Which is hard. That's very difficult. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. There are newcomers, of course, but the approach to getting newcomers requires some extra patience. So that's why it's going to take a while. But hopefully we'll get teams either the end of this month or like the very start of next month. Come on, baby, it's... Holy hit. Bing. I think this rookies will be pretty fun. I think it's closer to... How do I even want to discuss this rookies? With how the roster is looking so far, it's a cool one. I would say in terms of coolness, it would be closer to, I think, Rookies 3 than Rookies 4. But I also don't really remember exactly what those two rosters looked like. Which I think Rookies 3 was a more exciting roster than Rookies 4, but I don't even think it was by like a big margin. I just remember it was like considered slightly cooler. All I need, you're the only one I see. Oh, get fucking rolled. This rookies is just a rookie's real. You're so right, you're so right. Zekin's back? No. That's not necessarily what I meant, but... No, he's not. I think by default, anyone who is like a pro player who has a contract and is signed to a team, you should not expect to be in an event. They are going to be like a very rare guest because they are just signed to be a competitive gamer, right? Like they have obligations they need to fulfill. So they're just going to be way less active, or way less available rather, for something like a silly little Minecraft event. Oh! Holy fucking throwback. No, not Valky Raid Pokemon. No, 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 please. Don't set this expectation. Nah, I know you're trolling, but... England. I think... Let me make sure that I'm not showing anything. Let me look at my own monitor. Let me look at the teams so far, or not the teams, but the roster situation. Yeah, no, this is a pretty cool one. I'm happy with it so far. We're not done, but I'm happy with it. Valorant Pros barely play, and also Sentinel season is over, so Val Pros would be the one game we see pro players in micro events. When does the next Valorant, when does VCT pick back up? Watched your team of rookies for, didn't know anyone besides you, still enjoyed it. My team was fun. Rookies 4 was still cool. 100%. I'm not saying Rookies 4 obviously wasn't cool. I'm just saying, like, I recall from an audience perspective, I think people cared more for Rookies 3 than Rookies 4. But I also feel like Rookies 4 had very few, like, newcomers where people were like, whoa, you know? Like, Rookies 3 had, like, Zekin and Vinny Vinesauce. And, like, I mean, Rookies 4 had Steve and Flats. That's cool. It's just, like, slightly different. Like, Zekin is obviously a bit of a bigger deal than both. Because he's Zekin. They're currently doing chances to the last event of the year? Is that the last event of the year? The last event of, like, the quarter, I guess. Quarter 3. Because, yeah, we're still in quarter 3. Last event of the year. Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you, Red. That's good to know. That is good info. Thank you. W shout. I will keep that in mind for the rest of the year. That's what I'll say. Don't expect anyone to end up playing, but I will keep that in mind for the rest of the year. Oh, hello. What? Whatever, man. Thank you for the info, though. Okay. Just relaying information before I forget. Nice shot. Thanks, Boostfer. Thank you, man. Thanks, Boostfer. Thanks, man. Oh, that's not my teammate. Catch. Catch. Distraction. Booster, I was thinking of making last night when I was walking outside, of course, I naturally, I was thinking of making a tweet again where I just troll the fuck out of you, but I forgot. So I had this tweet in mind of saying pick your choose your character or choose your fighter, and it would just be like Boostfer, Andres next to each other. Solid story, thank you. Boostfer on the left with some stats that just say dumb, stupid, fuck you, and then Andres next to it, also stupid, also dumb, also fuck you. And then that would be the banger, but I didn't do it, so. Oh, great elo. I might play a speedrun at the end. Well, we shall see. Outplayed. Okay. I got outplayed. It appears I was wrong. There are Roblox events that I enjoy less than rookies, even if I know less people in rookies. That's fair. The thing is like... no, actually, I was gonna say I don't understand why people wouldn't like rookies, but no, I understand. People just like, some people just like competitive Minecraft and only like competitive Minecraft, and that's okay. It's the same reason some people will only watch VCT and not watch Cheap Pickle play fucking Valorant, right? Like that's obviously that's how that works. Like I don't know why I'm even thinking that that's not a thing. Like of course, of course. Some people maybe actually never mind. Bad example. I was gonna say some people would watch competitive CS but not watch Onapixel, but he does competitive CS. At least he's a commentator, right? So I guess. But yeah, no, I feel like rookies is just fun, man. There's so much that can be done within it. And again, I've been teasing this. There's something coming this rookies that I think is going to be exciting. It's new. It's something new, something fresh. It'll probably be it'll be revealed. I don't know when. At some point. Fucking banger, hold on. Turn that shit up. What up, Magic? Fucking banger. Okay, anyways. I want to pick some Block Wars. I wish. That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. But it's not gonna happen. But it would be very funny. I thought it was the ABBA one. The ABBA one is obviously better because it's ABBA. Block Wars rookies, but scary, so Block Wars spookies. Somebody give this person a medal. Banger! Banger comment. Great one. It's not, but... Well, actually, maybe it is. W chat message. Oh my god, Keanu Reeves. I just fucking killed Keanu Reeves. Maybe not in. What the fuck? A floating sword out of nowhere! Wait, catch. Wait, how did I kill them? Wait, how did I do that? Wait, how did I do that? Wait, genuinely, how did I do that? Where are they? Oh, I found them. What the fuck are we doing? Catch. Catch. I'm just better. Wow. Streamer good at Minecraft sometimes. Sometimes I'm good. Chef found in kitchen. Real. Get this man into the IVL. No. No, thank you. Hey, I'm just saying this reflects on my Minecraft event performance in general, because sometimes I will put up a generational performance, and then most of the time I will not. Because watch this, I'm about to get fucking rolled. See, like I might be the most consistent, inconsistent Minecraft player. Like I genuinely believe this. I genuinely might be the most consistent, inconsistent player, because look at, like, when I play events, I feel like I usually do around the same performance people expect, but then like once a fucking year, I'll either do miraculously so much better, or I do fucking super dog shit, right? And there's no in between. Like in Block Wars, I usually pretty safely slot around the bottom half of the leaderboard in top 10. not leaderboard. Wow. I pretty safely do I slot in the bottom half of top 10. Is what I meant to say. Did someone? Holy fuck! Wait, catch. Oh, maybe not. Wait, catch. Okay, maybe not. But then one time I got 14th on a winning team. Like, how did I manage that, you know? I'll manage to get 14th or whatever the fuck on a winning team, and then I'll get 5th indiv on a last place team. Like, how does that happen, you know? Yeah, like, MCC Twitch Rivals is a good example of my, like, good performance side. That's old Wolfeei coming out to fucking play. That's the full moon werewolf that fucking bursts out, you know? That's when you lock in. Do you think popular MMOs might join an event? I don't know. I don't remember what the consensus on popular MMOs is. Was he like chill? Were people like chill with him, but he just got like he got put in prison, or what the fuck was it again? Or arrested, right? Was that like random, or was that low-key like based? Like, how does that work? Ring, ring, ring. Just a telephone. Brawl was also really good Wolfeei performance. How well did I do in Brawl? I actually don't remember. Let me analyze real quick. Hold on. Give me one moment as I look this up. Individual leaderboard. I got 7th. But my team was low-key kind of good. I wouldn't say that was like necessarily a super stand-up performance. It was decent though. Like, not bad. Seventh and top right in the high comp event. True. True. That's true. But I feel like I was expected to with what my team was. It was me, Boostfer, Andres, Sleepy, Rain. Like, I am the best player on that team, I guess. Ow. Ow. Dude, I'm just getting fucking blasted, man. Jump in mid. Okay. Okay. Maybe not that way. Okay. This is a problem. Oh, and I walked into a corner. Yeah, to wrap back into the topic of S tiers, right? This topic I have presented to the class, right? The class of the entire Minecraft event scene. Which is a lot of people in one class, huh? What's it called? There isn't really a solution. Because it also doesn't, like, again, the quote-unquote solution that people would think of is to just get rid of them, which just doesn't solve anything. That just makes people mad, right? There's no that, like, that's never the option. What the solution is to just offer unique events where different people play. I think Block Wars 17 is a cool example. Block Wars Rookies, of course, is established as a cool example. I think Twitch Rivals tends to have this as well. But with Twitch Rivals, it feels a little bit different because Twitch Rivals is Twitch Rivals for money. So, like, this is when you would expect the good players to come and play. But, like, that's when they don't, which is really confusing. So, yeah. I guess Block Wars Twitch Rivals is in the same boat, but yeah. Actually, Block Wars Twitch Rivals had most of the top players. Because Block Wars Twitch Rivals had what? Shane Purpled, Fine, Fruit. No Caman. But that was because he couldn't make it, so. He would have been in there. Ant was in there, yeah, 100%. That is correct. I was gonna say, I agree. That's a fact. It's not like an opinion. Of course, Ant was there. You know what? In my opinion, Ant Frost wasn't there. You know. K-Man did have jury duty. That is true. But, yeah. Mr. Beast is back doing micro events for prize pools. I know big critters like Rain Dynasty, Sweat God, and BTMC all won 30k plus from him in the last 2 months. Put me in there, I need money. Jimmy, I'm funny, please. Jimmy, I can make good content. Jimmy, please, Jimmy. That's it, I'm DMing Mr. Beast. Hello, Jimmy. Let's set up a mutual exchange. You put me in your Minecraft event, you give me 30 grand to play Minecraft, and you get to play a Block Wars. Jimmy, please, Jimmy. You think you could survive 1,000 days in a Minecraft house? I'm a fucking freak, hell yeah. Dude, I almost survived through House of Nightmares. It's just that my team was unfortunately the only team that didn't have a certain type of player, which was the win condition for the final challenge. Well, the almost final challenge. No speedrunners equal L. Like, my speedrunner was X Shatter, which is unfortunate, you know. Double kill. Chat, we can't lose this one. I say chat, I meant team. Team, we can't lose this one. Wow. What are we running around for? Kills, winning. Look at how I beasted this this round. I'm the best. I'm not the best, by the way, because next round I'm gonna get insta-killed, but yeah. My skin is good for thumbnails, you're so right. Minecraft cardio, real shit. Look, my character's kinda gaining weight. We need to lose it. Does anyone else not have a shirt on? Wait, W comms? I do, by the way, but... No more shirtless Wolfeei streams. It's no longer summer, I can't do that anymore. What? What? Yo, top 10 takes. Fuck Invis in PvP is lame as shit. Look at me now. No, 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 no. I've been cooking all of it. Or you've been cooking too much and ate all of it. True, I ate. Hey guys, I know the lingo. Guys. I left no crumbs, guys. Jack, fuck you, Jack! But thank you for the 13 months up. Look at the prime. How dare you say that to me? I want Smash 6. Free my boy, Bandana D. Free my boy. Always Smash 6 and never a job. Nah, I'm gonna... Holy fucking yoked! Holy shit! Is this what they feed in the McDonald's kitchen? God damn! Damn! Look at him! Damn! What the fuck? Look at the follow-up shit. Sakurai himself said, enjoy this game except Alex Wolfeei, he's a bitch and he got purpled cancelled. Look at the follow-up shit. Is that why purple's not in the DLC? Yeah, makes sense. That adds up. Mamma mia. Mama, 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 mama. Sakurai is old as hell. I am not on the cover of 2K26. They just need a tall man. One tall man. It's funny because in NBA terms, I'm not even that tall. I'm like average, right? In NBA terms. What is your name and why do you do this? Yo, I'm fine, Brig. 6'5" is pretty tall. I'm not even 6'5". Here from YouTube, I left a comment about using unmultiplied points for the team performance. If you still want, you can find the spreadsheet containing stats. You can find it on the Reddit if you search MCC USV3. Thank you! Thank you, appreciate it. I'm very curious if... You're... No, I'm not 6'7". I am 6'6". I'm not 6'7". Dude, it would be unbearable if I was 6'7", because I'd be so obnoxious. Because then there would be this bit about like, Wolfie, how tall are you? 6'7". Oh my god! Oh my god, it's the yoked chicken. Come back! Bah! 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 I'm stuck! Bah! Nope. Come back. Ow. What the hell? Dude. Uh-oh. Unlucky. So I'll be lurking. Welcome and thank you. Thank you, Taji Boy, for the prime. I don't know why it didn't make a sound. OBS is a hater-ass app. Where's the sound? It gave the follow sound, but not the sub sound. Thank you for the prime, though. I really appreciate it. You guys liking the musical diversity that I have presented to the stream today? This one is in a different language. I'm 6 foot tall in platforms. I'm 6 foot tall on my knees. Am I? Probably not. Probably not, actually. Now that I think about it, probably not. Probably not. If you chop my head off, maybe. Why are we using feet? Please go back to meters. You're so right. Macaroni? W. Macaroni? Streamer suggests you should. I did not suggest shit. I said me. Me. Okay. When someone asks me, oh, never mind. The bit's over. Fuck it. No, no jokes. You don't get any jokes. Fuck it. Mac and cheese is top 5 pasta of all time. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? I feel like that's kind of like, I feel like a lot of people would say, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, here's Usher. Do 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 do. Carbonara is good. You guys ever had cacio e pepe? I used to make cacio e pepe like a few years ago. That shit was pretty fire. It's very basic, but it's good. I don't really make like a... Oh, I mean lasagna. Lasagna counts as pasta. Fuck it, that counts. Lasagna's ass? Okay, nah, you deserve a heart attack. What the fuck do you mean? Okay, I take it back. Everyone must try this cacio e pepe sauce from Trader Joe's, but why... But why would we buy a cacio e pepe sauce when we can make the cacio e pepe sauce? Hello, my name is Wolfeei, and I'm a chef. I'm like those fucking cooking YouTubers. They're like, did you know that if you made the food at home and not buy it from a jar, it's better? Like, yeah, man. I'm a fucking genius, man. Neuron activation, fork found in kitchen type of fucking information. Yeah, man. Spaghetti is the most overrated pasta shape. I agree. I agree. Tomato sauce pasta or mid AF? I beg to differ. I beg to disagree. I don't know, man. I do fuck with pesto super heavy, though. Like, I would take pesto sauce over tomato sauce probably most of the time. Because it's gas. Alfredo slaps like crazy, but I don't fuck with spaghetti. Isn't Alfredo just cream? Surely behavior like this is punishable now. I'm so tired of people saying things like that. Guys, I think we should cancel Purpled. That's it, I said it. That's it, I'm fucking tired of this fucking stupid guy. No, I've never had Alfredo, by the way. That's like the most American dish. It doesn't exist here. I've had carbonara. Carbonara is pretty good. It's also a lot of cream, but pretty good. Where are you from? Netherlands. Carbonara doesn't have cream? I guess... Oh yeah, it's what? It's the pasta water. You have, fuck, I forgot what the fucking cut of meat is called for true shit. Like, it's not pancetta, it's the other one. I forgot the name, I don't know. It's not prosciutto. No, it's not, definitely not prosciutto. It's a different one. It's like a very specific thing they use for what's it called? For bacon carbonara. You know, there's no cream. There's no cream in carbonara, but it is creamy. That's what I mostly meant. Guanciale. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Thank you. W shout. It is guanciale. That one's good. I haven't had a carbonara in a while, but I've also only really had carbonara from a supermarket, which is just obviously like not as good. I've never made it because it's kind of hard, right? Because you have to like you have to like not cook the egg while making the sauce. Thank you as I take a bow. So true. Baked ziti? Ziti sounds familiar. I don't remember what it is. Yeah, I need to make a carbonara at some point. I just like I don't eat pasta very often. I've been on my healthy shit. I need to actually like kind of not be on my healthy shit too much anymore because I've been losing weight unintentionally now, and that's a problem, I think. I need to lock the fuck in again. I need to, like, gain weight again. This is a problem. I've never been in this situation. This is a problem. It's very refreshing, but, like, ugh. See, so the situation is, right? Obviously, I live at home. Well, I guess it's not obvious, but I do live at home. And, like, when you make food, it's usually consumed by all the participants in the household. But there's a conflict of interest. Also, I'm not gonna lie. There's a video that will be happening soon where I say conflict of interest a little bit too much. I think it's just a new cool thing that I've known for a while, but it's fun to say. All right, conflict of interest sounds fucking smart. All right, sounds smart. But like, I need to gain weight, and then my parents would need to lose it, and like that's hard, right? You can't balance that very easily, which is fine. I mean, that just means that I need to, like, when there's dinner, I just need to add like a fat fucking sausage to the dinner plate or something. I don't know. I do not need a six-pack. I can see my ribs. I don't think I need a six-pack. I also would need to go to the gym again, which I can't be asked. Fat fucking sausage was my nickname in college. I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations. Did anybody ever redeem end stream? Doesn't it cost an entire fucking like loan to do it? I think if every person who's ever watched a Wolfeei stream combined their points, I don't think you could even afford it. I don't remember how expensive it is, but costs $1 billion. Yeah, we're not getting there. The thing is if this goes on for long enough, eventually we will be able to hit it. And then it's gonna happen at like the lamest fucking point. Kai Cenat will be doing his like 17th Mafia-thon. I'm gonna be there co-streaming it, and somebody's gonna redeem that. Like it's gonna be at the worst fucking time. That's the situation. Glorilla, yeah. I fuck with Glorilla. She cool. Okay, I'm gonna not do PvP. Hold on, let me do Dynaball, the better Minecraft game. See me do my dance. Hold on. I clicked a chat that I shouldn't be looking at. Still waiting for Hamilton. I'm so sorry. Can I interest you in that's not on the menu. Can I interest you in a different reward? Not enough Vivaldi. Okay, fine. We'll do Hamilton and we'll do however Tibetan throat music. Okay. What the fuck is this? Okay, that's long enough for an alert. You get that. Okay, cool. And now we have Vivaldi. I fuck with Vivaldi. This is beautiful. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yup. Dude, what a banger. Why is it so quiet and then so loud? Fucking normalize your audio, man. Dude, how does this guy only have 5 million monthly listeners? He fucking fell off. Vivaldi will truly play on Blockers, you're right. Cardi Moggs, yeah, real guys. Have you ever considered listening to IM Music? I'm just saying, how can this stack up against this? Isn't this so much better? Like, obviously, who the fuck listens to Vivaldi when you can listen to this? Like, it's so much better. Anyways. We're back. Welcome to the Wolfeei stream, where you will get the highest class of musical diversity that you can possibly even get served. This is like an all-you-can-eat restaurant, but you don't get to choose. You're forced to listen to this. I wish Minecraft events weren't just all team-based, so I could play some fucking classical music and be immersed. I mean, I guess I could. I just need to get my teammates to do it too. Just can't be teamed with any YouTube streamers. Next time I'm with Sleepy, I'm gonna propose we listen to classical music the entire time and mute the event music the entire time. Next block was Chaos. Ooh. Wait, actually, wait, isn't it copyright free? Right? If music is like 100 years old or older, it's not copyrighted anymore, so we could technically use it. That'd be kind of gas. Hold on. Wait, this is there's potential now. 50 years after the person dies. Okay. Got it. We have a new mission. Who needs to When did Michael Jackson die again? Was it 2010? No, I fucking know. When can we actually use Thriller? 2011 or 2009? One of the two. Okay, gotcha. So, Minecraft events just need to keep going for a little bit longer. This song during lunch would be fire. Oh, it would be cinema. Bing. Bing. Oh, yes! Run into your teammate. Oh my god, you just almost killed your teammate. Holy moly. Wait. Oh, I'm alive. I was like, wait a minute, I'm dead. (1977) was when Elvis died? Wait a minute. We're so close. We're so close. Finally, I could put Jailhouse Rock in my YouTube videos. This is what I've been wanting forever. We could do that. I killed myself in Minecraft. That's it, this game sucks ass, clearly. How long do you think microtransactions will continue to go on? It's kind of hard to tell. Wait. Oh, wrong song. Banger. It's the thing, like, I think a while. It depends on what we consider Minecraft events, because there will always be a Minecraft event with how established they are now. It's just however long Minecraft is realistically popular, which is probably forever, until they get canceled or something. But what's it called? Yeah, I think there will always be a Minecraft event for a while. I also feel like with how MCC is doing Twitch Rivals now and how Blockers is gaining some more notoriety, I feel like there is a decent chance that these events will probably exist for a while, just maybe at a very irregular pace. JVB? Okay, I can play some JVB. They released a song with Rebecca Black that's fire. Oh my god, new wall! Why is Twitch not doing an event like Hunt and Run or House of Nightmares anymore? It's too expensive and not worth it, I think. Like, that costs probably at least 100K every single time they make it, and every single time people say they hate it. Hunt and Run wasn't hated as much, but it still had controversy, right? So. We both know by the way. Can we get some jazz? I used to listen to jazz. Sure. Is this just a new map? I feel like I've never played this before. Am I wrong? This feels new. They don't need to have 100K prize pools though. Oh, I wasn't even talking about the prize pool. I was talking about making the event. Like, making the event probably already cost them quite a lot. And then they also add a prize pool. Wolfeei. I don't listen to that much Wolfeei. She's cool though. Isn't she from like Iceland or something? Yeah. 100k to make the event and then PB fucking is infinitely better. I know, right? It's crazy. In this party. Oh, here's some random Chill Nation type fucking song. Oh, okay, we're good. Lock in. We still jump? Oh, we don't. Well, that's unfortunate. I lost because of miscommunication. Run it back. Can you go bar for bar on any song? Probably not. Hold on, let me find a song. Oh! Banger. Yeah, the only truly competitive. I agree. MC Star Ranked is peak competitive Minecraft, but it's very difficult, right? It's a high level of skill. GD ass song. This song is fire. This song is awesome. Alright, this song is awesome. Alright, Sloth, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Du är jag alla fiesta. Du är jag. Bara hela noche. Du är jag alla fiesta. Bailando. Can we do the ketchup song? I think the ketchup song is in this playlist. I think it's called like Luck. Is it called? What's it called? Luck Wolfeei? I can probably find it. Hold on. Oh, let me not be AFK. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. To your fiesta. Where the fuck is this in my playlist? Is it in my playlist? Maybe it's not in my playlist. Oh, am I dead? No, I'm not. Bailando. Dude, stop shooting me. It's not on my playlist, but it's probably in another playlist. Hold on. Where are these playlists at, man? Oh, I found it. Okay. It's not in here either, never mind. I'll find it soon though. Dude, I love how I can be AFK in like half of the game and I still win. Well, I don't win, I guess, but I still am alive. I'll pull it up in a bit though. What's this game even? Hole in the wall. You jump through the holes in the walls. Revolutionary! Oh, I'm dead. Dude, why does Rocket Spleef have to be the fucking least popular game on the server, man? This is so tragic. This is so tragic. Bailando. Yeah, let me look up Ketchup Song real quick. Because I know... What? I don't want to look at Vivaldi. Get the fuck out of here. Ketchup. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't... It's literally in one of my playlists. Which fucking playlist is it in? I don't know. Whatever. Banger. Might be a bit rude, but the semesters get the short end of the stick in terms of popularity. I think it's because of content creation, establishment, and effort. To an extent. Like, Feinberg is always going to be the most popular one, or right now he's going to be the most popular one because he does the most content creation as an S tier. That's just factually true. Streams every day, no matter what. Sometimes posts, you know, main channel stuff, and also has clips made of him consistently. That's just how it works. Also, he represents speedrunning, which is just very popular. Then it's what, like, Purpled and Fruit are the next most popular ones? Right? Cam doesn't really count. He hasn't played in a while. I wouldn't call him an event player. Like, he played Block Wars, like, a few times. Fruit and Purpled are both people that had, like, really high peaks in terms of, or not really high, but they had high peaks in terms of content creation and have just, like, been hanging around ever since. Like, that's why they're doing, like, well, because they just have, like, it's like how anything works, right? If you used to be really popular and then, like, just kind of hang around, you'll still remain some popularity. You'll just have higher peaks. And then after that is what? Shane and Ant? I don't know. Are you gonna restream Minecraft Live? I think so. I think so. Would be fun. Ant does Hello Twitter Cloud? Yeah, well that's different. I was thinking of just viewership. Shadoon is definitely bigger than everyone but Fine. Shadoon has much higher peaks, but I think on average isn't. I think he might be on par with Fruit and Purpled, in terms of, like, when he plays, like, MCCs and stuff, but I also don't know if he can be labeled in the same, like, range of S tier as everyone else, because I was mostly thinking of, like, the super standouts, the undebated, like, there's zero debate, these are for sure the S tiers, like, no, zero, like, genuinely, like, if you were to argue against it, you're crazy. Like, that type of situation. Feinberg is A+. True. Have you looked at PB? Have you looked at the Feinberg Block Wars? Clearly, he only got 10th. How could he be S tier? Dugan rookies. True. Dude, I did see. I know it's a joke. People are like, I can't wait for Dugan rookies, but imagine if we actually did that. It'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. Please do it. I just don't know what I would even give him as a team. I don't know what dynamic he could go for. Like, I don't know Dougal, so that's the problem, right? I have no clue who I would even put him on a team with. I'm locking in, hold on. Okay, we're good. Dub. Lucas, chill. Gotcha. The main problem with the rookies formula for someone like Dougal is that, like, the best player is usually expected to be the lead player, right? The one that knows the most. And from the Feinberg event, it appears bro doesn't know what the fuck is happening. So I don't know if that's going to be a great person to include in a rookies roster. Plus, of course, he'd go from like the highest to the lowest comp roster, which is very hard to predict. It's the uncertainty is an all-time high there. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of like where he would even go. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I genuinely have no fucking clue. He said after the game was kind of bored during the events. Interesting. Bored? That's one I've never heard before. That's crazy. When is rookies? October 11th. Oh my god, Fruitberry. No way. He's so fast. I don't know. Oh my god, different Fruitberries. Not the funny 11/11. Well, that's not a Saturday. Did you see that Fine Stroke to sub 6? Ooh, unlucky. I feel like there's been a lot more contention for sub 6 potential recently. What happened? What changed that suddenly sub 6 has been like so much more frequent in terms of like possibility for ranked? Because didn't we have the weird, was it Kennen or whatever situation? Like the fucking freak who like rage quit for somebody else taking a PB or something, right? Or is that a different situation? Big Mungie, best rank streamer. Big Mungie is pretty cool. I fuck with Big Mungie. If you could please do the November one on the 15th, that would be great. No promises. Also, I already know what the day is. No promises, but also knowing is wild. What, you want me to just say the fucking November event date? Like... Of course I'm not gonna do that. Yes, alright. Yeah, we're not doing that. I did yesterday. I looked at the so for reference, hey guys, little peek behind the curtains. As like lead of joint lead of Block Wars, one of my main responsibilities is social media, and I have a sheet where I have like a calendar essentially with little bits and bobs for what could be posted here and there. And yesterday I spent some time planning out October and November, and it's very interesting. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. Yeah, Rookie's wife is going to be no S tiers again. In the same vein of Rookie's 4, at least. Where, like, by technicality, what's it called? By technicality, there was me and 5UP in the last, Rookies, right? Where technically we are S tiers, statistically speaking. Like, according to my definition, we are S tiers in that roster. And, like, I think that's gonna, I mean, assuming I play, which I don't know yet, like, that's probably gonna happen again. Blockers Brawl 2, surely, but instead of high comp, it is just all viewer teams. So what? Blockers viewers event? I kind of want to do a Brawl again. I don't know. It'd be fun. Yeah, Blockers Rising, I guess. Oh, bro, like, the thing with Brawl... I feel like, the thing with Brawl is, like, what's it called? It doesn't play into what Blockers is trying to be, but it's a nice like change of pace. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, like it was some of the most fun I've had doing team making this entire year. And the reason is because it's so much easier. Like, it doesn't matter as much. It's just like, oh yeah, I just get a bunch of people that have asked me to play Block Wars. Because I haven't been able to invite them because they're too good, and now I can. Yeah, no, Jojo is a good example of somebody who plays micro events less sweatily, right? In a less sweaty way, which I respect. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I've said this in the past. Like, I stopped tryharding events. I don't care anymore. I did really need that at the time. That is true, especially after Rookies. It's always like a ugh. I want to see Nerd in other Block Wars. I feel like Nerdy would be fun to join Origins as well. I don't know if he'd be interested in that, but I feel like he could be a fun addition to that roster. Because what, a Cube joined recently, right? So there might be a bit more opportunity for MCSR or HBG rep in that way. I think that could be cool. Oops. Oh, banger song coming in. Oh, I fucking realized it too late. Oh, he missed the jump too. Wait, there's hope. We're both so bad. This is the mid-offs. GG. Run it back. I love parkour. Wolfie ate my pet dog. Huh? I'm going to break my monitor. I swear. I swear. Dude, I love German people. They're so funny. They sound funny. Yeah, there's a lot of Origins players, yeah. Also, I'm gonna be honest. It feels like the gap between main event and rookies doesn't even feel like it's been that crazy. Like it's longer than you usually would have with Block Wars, right? Because it was what 6 weeks apart, I think. Because what August 30th? Let me look at my calendar. August 30th, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 weekends. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but I guess that's probably because of the invitationals that happened, right? Because you had the Feinberg event, like, last weekend. Well, not most, you know what I mean. The weekend a week ago. Not most recent. You know what I mean. Fuck it, whatever. Right? So, yeah. So for every Saturday, yeah. I mean, I also, like, don't live and breathe Minecraft events as much as I would, like, a month ago. Like, I've kind of... what's it called? I kind of took like a small step back, and like I haven't really like had a problem with like not doing this every single day, all day. No, there's no event during Minecraft Live. No, I will watch Minecraft Live, but I'm not gonna play an event during Minecraft Live. A hint on who'd be team captains or not. I feel like in rookies there's a usual crowd for who you could expect to be team captains. I feel like that's a safe bet. That's what I'll say. Watch party for Minecraft Live? Yep, we'll do that. We'll do a Minecraft Live watch party. What time is it at, actually? Because... I don't know if I'll be awake. It's bad. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule a little bit, but... Well, a lot of it, but yeah. 2 p.m. Eastern? I should be fine, hopefully. Hopefully I should be fine. It might be 1 p.m. actually. I literally talked about this with people recently, and I think it is 1 p.m. You're actually kind of right, I think. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like... oh, here we go. Sticky. With competitive or with Minecraft like events, skill levels, competition, S tiers, blah blah whatever. It feels like the competitive things should be like in terms of I'm gonna just use MCC and Block Wars for this, right? I feel like the competitive events should be rare because I think that's when they are interesting. But I think when they happen, they should be done well. Like if I do a brawl again, right? If we do a Block Wars Brawl 2, like well, at least from the main Block Wars roster, obviously all the S tiers who sign up should be in. And then there should always be like an exciting newcomer or two, at least on the high end, that could play or something like that. In my opinion. And it should be like mainly Minecrafters. That'd be cool. I have an idea for like a Block Wars Brawl 2. I don't know if... Well, I have 2 ideas, technically, for a Block Wars Brawl. I just need to think of, like, number 1, which one of the 2 I would want to do. Well, I guess 3 things. Number 1, would I actually want to do it? Number 2, which one would I do? And number 3, how? Hacks in next Brawl. I think Hacks is, like, a very likely candidate for a Block Wars Brawl 2. I also think putting Kel in would be fun, because I know that's what people have been wanting to see. I think that'd be cool. 1 for Brawl 2, 1 for Brawl 3. I just don't know. I don't even know if we're doing a Brawl 2. So, like, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd want to like do one or the other. I'm trying to think of like how I'd want to do this. Eric FZF. I know of them, I just don't know too much about them. But that could be interesting. Gasketball? I've not seen Gasketball. It is interesting. I mean, we're in the updates now where Happy Guests we're in the Minecraft event updates now where Happy Guests probably can be implemented. I'm just curious if they will. There's like two things I think you could do for, mainly two ideas I have in mind for like a Block Wars Brawl 2. And that is essentially in terms of roster approach. You could either do like a roster where you have obviously some of the, wow, I did it twice. Some of the top S tiers for Block Wars in, and then you just kind of, or I'll just say, the first one is you just invite a bunch of good players and try to make teams or whatever, right? Or you do some of the top S tiers, but you like keep that a bit limited to an extent. And then you kind of just build more teams that are very like high level comp, but well-rounded. Kind of like how in Block Wars 17 there was that purple team, right? That had like no top player but no bottom player, like that type of sense, but in Brawl context. So you could do like a full lifesteal team, for example, right? Where obviously in most cases a full lifesteal team isn't going to have an S tier, but then you would just have like a super well-rounded team, for example. I think that could be interesting. There's a lot of options you can do. Another idea I had for a Brawl is to do like a crossover type of roster where you kind of have one representative for each team slot. So you could do like, for example, a lifesteal member on every team. You could do a speedrunner on every team. You could do like a OG Minecraft player on every team, like an Ant Venom, for example. You could do like blah blah blah, whatever, right? But I don't know how that would go. Also because some people wouldn't fit in certain categories. Like, for example, somebody like Shane or Purpled would probably make sense to be invited, but they wouldn't fit in any category while accounting for balancing, right? So it's tricky. It's tough and tricky. Gas is basically the character side dueled multiple types with the times of a bunch of happy gas in the arena, and when you reach the other side you score 1 to 4 depending on if you can get the higher one. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's interesting. I think that's really interesting. That's cool. Oh, foolish mistake. Unfortunate, really. What a foolish mistake. Turn me on. Yeah, I think there's potential for more creative games with Happy Guess, 100%. 100%. I feel like it's just gonna take time, right? It's just it's such a brand new feature. I literally said this when the Happy Guess was announced. Like, Buy and Battle will probably be the first event to take note and like make some cool shit. But yeah. Yeah, happy gas can lead to some fun stuff. It's just like, I don't know. You don't want it to be you don't want it to be too much of a gimmick. In my opinion, at least. I feel like you don't want it to be too much of a gimmick. No, you don't want it to be a game where it's very obvious you just made it because you want to use the happy guest. Like, there needs to be more of a purpose behind it. Happy guest gambling. That'd be interesting. Oh, here's Wolfeei. There you go. For those who asked earlier. Did you notice how else around? How do you pronounce it? Wolfeei. It's not Laufey. That's why I thought it was Laufey. It's Wolfeei. I think so. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure it is. I'm pronouncing it like Joshua. Oh, interesting. How peculiar. Walks right through and puts an arrow through my heart. Feel it, 'cause I loved you from the start. If Wolfeei ever needs a male backing vocal, I'm interested. I'm sure Infume would be interested too. You see me and Infume in the background. Don't you notice how? Imagine. Yes, I think the solution for the quote-unquote S tier problem is to do more events like Block War 17. The main difficulty is you still want to leave room for the top S tiers to play. Right, so that's the main tricky part. Is like, if there's already rookies where S tiers can't play, and then there's also sometimes a regular Block War 17 type of event where S tiers can't really play, then when can they play? Right, that's the main tricky part. I have a solution in mind, possibly, but it's a very ambitious one. So we'll see if it ever comes to fruition. I'm gonna ask Infume if he wants to do a Minecraft parody with me on this song. That'd be awesome. That'd be gas. Me and Infume, so cute. I know I loved you from the start. I noticed in the Esther video you left me out. Ooh. You're not even Esther in Valorant. I don't know what you're talking about. We will be streaming that. What, me and Infume fucking terribly singing and making a Wolfeei parody? Imagine. Now, I'd be so down for a Minecraft parody Christmas album. We get all the, like, your top 10k in Valo. Oh, nice. Yeah, me too in Minecraft. Anyways. I'm top 100 in Minecraft, according to the ELO sheet. Don't talk to me ever again. Table, baby. Let's go outside. ELO sheet needs to be updated, I see. Alright. Alright. With things like Reserve Middles, could there be other Minecraft things that do something similar to Introduce Outsiders? Yeah, I think so. There could be. I mean, it's ultimately going to be a little bit difficult because you're essentially forcing it, right? To an extent. I think if you get the right people, like it could naturally progress. Like, I think something like Block Wars Rookies right now, like it's in a decent spot. Like, there's a lot of people that are interested in it. I think the way something like Block Wars Rookies could like, what's it called? Could exponentially, you know what I mean, right? Could continuously do well and grow without having to purposefully like put in a bunch of effort every single time would be if like you get somebody like, for example, OTV and Friends type of establishment. Of course we've had people like John and whoever like play, but like if you had like one of the more like main core OTV people that like organize stuff, I think that could be interesting. Like, let's say like a Ludwig or someone, or like a, I mean, I guess Abe, but Abe doesn't, I don't think Abe cares too much for hosting a Minecraft tournament. He just likes doing like long-term stuff. But what's it called? Like, that could be cool. Let's go outside. Let's go outside in the moonlight. Oh. There have been lots of big wow. There have been lots of big Minecraft creators playing Minecraft events or whatever. It's just they never play in events. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's also just a different different environment of content creation nowadays. Also, like, to an extent, a lot of the metrics that are used for Minecraft event success and popularity is live viewership, which live streaming isn't really like too much of an established thing on the Minecraft modern day front. The majority of like active Minecraft streamers are people that have been around for a while. It's very few. What the f— Did I just find a bug? What the fuck was that? Was there a kill zone in the fucking in the fucking air? What the hell was that? That wasn't even a rubber band because that would have looked laggier. No, that was just fully like I got killed. Oh, you're talking about like queso lace. I see what you mean. Yeah, I think those people would play Minecraft events more often if they were able to be reached out to. Like, if Block Wars, there's two things. If either Block Wars gains a lot more clout, or if I gain a lot more clout. We could get those people in Block Wars. I think they would play. But, yeah, they're just not, well, Papa Plata knows about it, but the rest, the other four have no clue. Right, so they're not gonna, you're not gonna see them in an event. I also heard more ABBA. Here. There you go. Both me and Blockers get clout. I mean, in a way, if either of the events gets a lot of attention, I would. Papa Plat knows Ona and X. Yeah, I don't know if I could just the thing is, I don't know if I could ask Kevin that. Also, I don't have direct contact with Kevin, but well, indirect contact. Like, I don't know if I could be like, hey Kevin, you want to play? Also, please bring your friends who are top 10 streamers in the world. It could be worth trying, but like, I don't know. Oh no, it would be really funny though. It'd be really funny. It would be like, that would be a generational, that might be the best possible event POV in the modern day of Minecraft events. Fucking Oni would ask for sure. Okay, gotcha. Like, Papa Plat, One, XQC, Cadrol, whoever the fuck else. Like, I know they did like a manhunt thing. If that is ever a fucking Minecraft event team, dude, that's generational. That's genuinely insane. I have an idea for like when I could pitch it, but we shall see. We shall see. He's been streaming on Donut SMP. I did know about that because I was in a call with Dr. Donut when that happened. It was really funny, and I saw you talk to FitMC as well. Yeah. I was in a call with Dr. Donut when Onapixel hopped on Donut SMP on stream for the first time. It was really funny. It was so funny. He was like, "Holy fuck!" I was like, "What? What happened?" That was peak. It was peak. Voulez-vous? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Na, 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 na. Voulez-vous? But the main thing is, like, I wish, like, the thing is, technically it's possible to contact a bunch of these people, but realistically it's not. Twitter DMs is the main approach to, like, technically be able to send a DM to a bunch of people, but they don't look at that because Twitter is fucking full of spam fucking porn bots and whatever. Like, it's horrible. But on the whim, on the off chance that they look, it could happen. It could happen. Oh shit. XQC at a 1v5 mana. I did see that, and it was embarrassing. He doesn't stand a chance. Also, it's not scripted, so. Bam. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of potential with people that could technically end up playing events. I think Block Wars is the main one. Well, Block Wars and MCC are obviously the main ones. I think it's rare that like one of the competitive events is gonna be able to branch out more because you're only gonna be able to get Minecraft people really for the most part. How were you able to contact Papa Plat the first time? Twitch. Through Twitch. Twitch got him for us. Well, that sounds like we asked. Very much happy that he played, of course, but Twitch was like, could we have this person play? And I was like, yeah, sure. I like knew of Kevin. I didn't like know him, if you know what I mean. What are the competitive events you're talking about? There's an event coming up right now that's called Chamber Trials, which is pretty solid. It used to be like Pandora's Box, but Pandora's Box has been mostly inactive. I think Chamber Trials is the current one, the current prospect of like a modern day competitive Minecraft event that could end up doing pretty well. Dima, if you're interested in that, I could vouch. I think you'd actually stand a pretty decent chance because of the organizer's approach to his event. I could pitch it. Voulez-vous? For sure, I shall pitch. I shall let him know. I was gonna say like you could do a German team for that, but this might be an absolute shock. I don't think you can make a strong enough German team for that event. Like that event is so strong that like a full lifesteal team could never be balanced. Like it's insane. Whitney would definitely, yeah. Like I think, like if you guys would be open to, if you would be open to do like a English speaking with some German rep. Yeah, Basti I don't think would play. Basti declined the Block Wars. I would be surprised if he played other Minecraft events besides maybe MCC, but I don't know. Hold on, let me send the DM real quick. I have pitched. Oh, they won't speak English on stream. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I thought Basti was supposed to be in the most recent German block course, but maybe I misremembered. What's the proportion of people in blockers who are known more for streaming than YouTube? Vast majority, I think. I don't know what the actual proportion would be, but it's the vast majority. Just like most events, I think. Isn't playing any competitive events? I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of potential with the German audience, though. I know the most recent Block Wars was well received, so maybe we'll do it again. Maybe it'll happen again. How about the same question but for MCC? Well, like, I feel like most hermits are more known for YouTube. Actually, like Cub and False do more streaming. I feel like Impulse is more a streamer. Tango feels like more of a streamer, but he doesn't play very often. Joel's more of a YouTuber. Gem, I'm not too sure. And that's just Hermitcraft. I don't know. I feel like there's more people that do YouTube primarily, but it's not like a crazy diff. Do you think we could see any MCC similar to ME? Was that Magenta E Trophy? Well, it's an invitational, right? So it's paid for. I don't know what MCC runs in terms of like cost for said event. I assume it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably 10K, but I don't know. It could be more, it could be less. I have no clue. It depends on who has the money. It really just depends on who has the money. So I feel like it's gonna be very rare, but maybe. Yeah, let me do whatever course I haven't completed fully here yet. This one. Who funds it? Whichever person is responsible. I don't know who it would have been for the German one. For the Magenta E Trophy. I don't know if there was like a company behind it. Because wasn't it sponsored by Telecom or something? SK Gaming, gotcha. I'm not familiar with that, but that's sure. Is that like a very established well, Telecom I know is established, but is SK Gaming like an established thing? German Verizon? Well, I know what Telecom is. I happen to live in the country next to Germany, so I'm familiar. That's really funny. German Verizon when I've never seen Verizon. I know what Verizon is because of, you know, America, but yeah, I get what you mean. Goodbye, Taji. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. My life. My life. My life. It'd be cool to do like a full European event as well. That could be pretty interesting. I actually have never really thought about that. But like just like it doesn't necessarily have to be like German team, Dutch team, English team, blah blah blah, whatever. But just everybody who plays is from Europe. I feel like that could be really fun. It could be a fun little challenge because you don't have like, look at what S tiers you would have. Sandwich Lord. There it is. It's the only one. It's like the only guy. Me, Sandwich Lord. Majority would be Brits. You'd probably force a certain level of variety in that sense. Kalen. Yeah, it depends on who you'd invite as well, I guess, yeah. I feel that'd be cool. It would be cool to have like Papa Plot and like Etoile and people like that all in an event like that. Have like German rep, have French rep, Spanish rep, of course. Though I don't know how many of the Spanish creators are from Spain or Portugal, I guess. Portugal is not Spanish, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know how many people that are like Spanish or Portuguese speaking are from Spain or Portugal rather than South America. Yeah, Argentina and Mexico are just bigger, so that makes sense. So, I don't know. Corsican and Farfadex are Argentina, so is Spreen, right? I think Spreen is also Argentinian. So, like, it's difficult, But it could be fun, it could be cool. I could get, like, what? I get, like, you know, so on the Dutch side of things, I could get, like, Pangy and Clown. That could be fun. Jeremy would be down, of course. She's so perfect in a little word. Okay, so I need to keep my momentum. Oh, wow. Me when I first try it? Alright, that wasn't that bad. That's pretty awesome, actually. If you ask me, that was pretty awesome and cool. Alright, so we'll go to... I don't know. I'd have to think about like how I would even do a European roster and who you could get. Because like I, for example, don't really know many Italian creators. I feel like Italy, of course, would be a group that would want to be represented. I just don't know anybody. The only Italian creator that I know has played a Minecraft event is Sidonia from Twitch Rivals, and I don't know him, I just know he played. So, like, I don't know. Imagine trying to make a rookies roster without Americans. That would be pretty challenging. I mean, in terms of VTubers, I feel like it's pretty doable. But for a lot of the like mainstream, like variety creators that the audience would recognize, it would be a bit more tricky. Like, there's like Japanese people, Japanese VTubers, of course. There's other places. Some people, obviously. Indonesia, I know, is there's some people from there. So it would be possible. It would be difficult, but it would be possible. It'd be an unnecessary challenge, I think. Sidonia, when he played Twitch, was expressed interest in doing a full Italian team, but that went nowhere. Yeah, if I ever was able to establish contact with him, I could be like, so, Italian team, let me know. Mamma mia. Because, I mean, I'd be open to it. It'd be unique. It'd be cool. Yeah, if you do a European block course, it would like variety. That is true. Actually, it doesn't necessarily have to like variety. There's definitely plenty of variety creators you could get that are like from different languages. It's just could get is the emphasis, not would be able to. Reaching out to a bunch of people is would be the main challenge, I guess, of that, right? It wouldn't be fucking easy as hell as compared to like other people. In general, getting non-English people is going to be harder just because it's, you know, not language barrier necessarily, but just like lack of overlap in terms of community. Shoot me on alone. Hold on, let me look at Reddit real quick. See if there's any discussion. I'm curious. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is an interesting topic. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Non-team predictions for Rookies 5. Non-team predictions. Hold on. Let's take a look. Hold on, I'm not looking yet. I was gonna make team predictions, but I decided not to since I didn't like how the non-newcomer teams came out. Non-team predictions for Rookies 5. 1. The special thing mentioned in Wolfei's video is clearly team captains. Hold on. If I'm gonna nitpick, it can't be that by definition, because there's always captains in Rookies. There's always team captains. I think I know what they mean, but if I'm being a little piece of shit and nitpicking, there's always team captains. That wouldn't be special, right? Because there's always a team captain. That's how Rookies works. Either way. Number 2, the newcomer that Wolfeei invited that couldn't make it is definitely Tina Kitten. Okay. The people who possibly can't make it due to rivals are Sleepy, Masayoshi, SK, or Chocobars. Okay. Zekken is most likely to return due to his team being knocked out of Val Championships and tournament ending October 5th. Okay. Possible chance of Vinesauce team happening. It was hinted that last Rookie's Vinesauce was supposed to be on Orange. Will we finally see Rev and Vinny team up or another Vinesauce member making their debut? My guess is Limu. Okay. Wolfeei may not participate, only if he's a captain. I mean, unless I assume this person doesn't watch my streams. I did just say that. I don't know if I'm going to be in. I just don't know yet. Joe Bartolozzi will return. If he doesn't, then I'm doing another Cam in 18. What does that mean? What does that mean? Joe Bart returns. If he doesn't, then I'm doing another Cam in 18. I don't know what that means. I'm so confused. Are they talking about like giving up that he's gonna play another one? That's the guy who posted the Cam in 18 eulogy video. I see. Okay. Pink team is most likely going to have Ryan Higa. Pink is always reserved for the most popular, so unless Blockers get someone bigger, then what? Okay. Lydia will probably debut her since she'd fit nicely on an FPS team. Extraction will not be in this Rookies. Wolfeei said something along these lines since the game favors the FPS teams. Also, since Blue is the team for Minecraft fans, the Minecraft players are going to be either FBO, Speed, or Darapchu. I assume they mean Speed Silver. Interesting. Most likely, definitely, and clearly in this post. It is quite interesting. All right. Ryan Higa isn't as big as he used to be. I think he could be a contender for a pink team. He's still like it's still Ryan Higa. Like it's still a big deal. So maybe. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this again. Reply with most wanted newcomer for Rookies 5 and I'll put them on this charts. Has contact would be down to play, no contact would be down to play. Has contact wouldn't be down to play, no contact wouldn't be down to play. Sasha. Okay. Okay. I mean, is this loss? I'm so curious to see. Okay. I'll say this. How does this person know if me or Anthos has contact with somebody? Is it just Twitter? Like, I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Like, where are we getting this info from? Are they? Is this Elon? Do they know? Are they the owner of Discord? Like, how do we know that there's contact? They just know, I guess, or by other people, I guess. But like, even if I don't, they know. They're like, you know what? I can just sense that Wolfeei sent this person a DM, even though he doesn't have, he doesn't follow them. He's never mentioned their name before. He doesn't have them on Discord, even though you can't check that. I just know he sent this person a message. That'd be funny. I'm so curious to see rookies predict. Have people done rookies predictions? I've looked at Reddit because I'm a freak. Where's the rookies predictions? I don't think. I mean, it's hard to predict rookies, so I don't expect many rookies predictions. But I know there were some at some point. Block Wars underdogs? No. Ah, rookies 5 team predictions. Here we go. Okay. This is the red team prediction. I don't know if Fillion would ever play one. I think we might have asked Fillion for like the first rookies, and I don't know what they responded with, if they even did. I don't remember. Again, keep in mind, rookies 1 was like 2023, so like I don't really remember much from that. Magic of the Noah I know about though. Do they stream? Are they a streamer? Do they do streaming? I know they're a YouTuber primarily. Maybe they stream on Twitch though. Okay, they're not. Oh, Magic of the Noah. Do you stream? Okay, that doesn't look very promising.
Oh my god, wow. It's a tiger. That's fucking crazy.
Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Maybe on YouTube? Gotcha, yeah. Interesting. Okay. This makes sense, I think. Does it make sense? Kinda. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Yeah, sure. He doesn't stream on YouTube? Yeah, I don't know if that would be a contender for playing then. This feels like it's a pretty good team in terms of strength. Maybe it's fine. Oh, well, I said this is a good team and then this team rolls up. Isn't this really strong for rookies? Am I dumb? Like, this feels like it's really good for rookies now. It would be funny though. This would be fun. I know Lee and Darap are like friends, so that'd be a fun crossover. Also, we're putting Zoomies in purgatory by putting her with Darap again. Booster and Drab duo? I mean, that happened last Block Wars. Here. Happened very recently. This is a fun team. I fuck with this. This is cool. Hi, Stu. Oh, Booster and Darap for rookies. Gotcha, yeah. This is fun. This is a cool team. I like this. This is cool. I don't know how he would get Shoto, but sure. Ah, nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very cool team. This would be fun. Okay. Alright, okay. So about balancing, hi Stu. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Um, dude, what do you mean we're what the fuck? Why are we putting Fbo, who's very good, of course? Not only take Ish out of the equation, right? Not only Evbo, who's very good, with Joe Bart, who in rookies is a top 10 contender, with Revan Quite, who probably would get like 25 to 30 ish. You would assume the fifth is probably also a lower tier, but no, it's Ish. Look, Ish isn't like an insane Minecraft player or anything. Like, it's not like he's an S tier or anything near that. I've known Ish I used to know Ish. I've known of Ish for a while, is how I should say this. He'd get like 25th, maybe. Like, he's played mini games before. He's mid, I think. He's not going to be like crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. This is also strong for rookies. It's pretty cool, though. Makes sense. Captain Kid is somebody who would make a lot of sense, yeah. Are we dead ass? Are we fucking serious? Dude, John A would be like a top 10 player in regular Block Wars. John A gets top 5, maybe top 3 in this roster. Hold on. Let's see who competes with John A. Fbo does. I think John A beats SK. I think John A beats Pete. Boost for close. John A would get top 10 easy in this roster. Yeah, he's so good. This would be a cool team, though. It doesn't really make sense, but it's interesting. Yeah, John A. Janet would be an interesting combo. He could throw. True. But I'm also fairly sure John A. got first indiv in the Red Bull Bootcamp Block Wars both times, no? Which had Fruit. Fruit's team was weak, but still. Change Fruit with Tabo. I mean, that does make a lot more sense, right? That does add up a lot more. Once, okay, my bad. Still, he got first in at one point. If you replace Fruit with Toby, it would be marginally more balanced. It would make sense. It would be interesting. Okay. I mean, this is cool. I respect the attempt. It makes sense. Rookies predictions based off of CJ's suggestions. I remember this. When CJ and Wolfeei were talking about rookies, he just suggested adding captains, trainers for teams like MCC Rising 3, and that seems like a good idea. Okay, yeah. These are the selected captains. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And here are your teams. Okay. Makes sense. Sure. Yeah. I feel like this is some of these teams are kind of crazy. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, this is cool. This is cool. I fuck with it. This is cool. I think this is cool. My team makes no fucking sense, but sure. Makes sense outside of sandwich and fine and maybe curry. No, so the idea is that these people would be not playing. These are not players, they just coach. They're coaches. Not captains, but coaches is a better way to put it. Is the idea. So yeah. My team makes no sense. Like I know two of these people, and they're the two people that are very good. It's crazy. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very interesting indeed. Okay. I don't think this is rookies, right? No, it's not. Is this Brawl? What the hell is this roster? Also, where am I? What the fuck? What the hell, man? Oh, they put purple in. Now they hate me. This was 22 days ago, but they already knew. They already knew, they already knew there would be beef. That orange team is amazing. Orange team's cool. I mean, oh, these all make sense. I think. Let me analyze. Hold on. Pink team. I mean, like, sure. Yeah. Purple. Yeah. Very strong, but yeah. Blue, it's kind of an interesting mix. Cub is very out of place, but for the rest, yeah. Aqua, yeah. Green, yeah. Yellow, yep. Orange, sure. Red, yeah. Beautiful. I'm surprised there hasn't been a post about my post. My video post. Not I didn't make a Reddit post. My video post. This one. Surprised there hasn't been a Reddit post because this feels like a hot take, right? I'm like, well, I'm curious if people haven't made a post. I'm not saying that they should. I'm just like, I feel like this would have made sense. This usually happens, so, but it's interesting. It's quite interesting. MCC is just a bunch of combative stuff boring on Reddit, I guess. I guess. Lots of people disagree with the take in the comments. I know. I haven't seen the recent comments, but if I refresh, I'm sure I can find it. Oh, W ad. I don't even think it's like a major disagreement. Good post. This was the. Oh my god, dude. I forgot. So this obviously is a post, right? Blah blah blah. Whatever. I made a video. This person commented, "Damn isn't," with a party popper and a sad face. I fucking lost my shit when I saw this. What the fuck do you mean? Damn isn't. Oh, yes, sad. Is this a bot? Or is this just S tier trolling? What the fuck does this mean? What the fuck does that even mean? Either way. It's gonna be interesting to see. Well, not gonna be. It's interesting to see like the discussion surrounding this topic. It feels like as much as it's a hot take, it feels like it's partially an exhausted topic, right? You proud of it? I mean, I recorded this video at 12 p.m., which usually would be good, but keep in mind my sleep schedule. I hadn't slept for like a solid 20 hours. I think it's still like I fundamentally agree with what I said. Like I think it makes sense. I think it's a valid topic. I also didn't present this as like a we need to fix this. I presented this as like a oh, that's interesting. There's a well video. Well, the well video is just hold on. Is this. The well is just some people, not for this video, but in the past, some people have said, hey, if you think this is, or more so like to start, this being a 1 out of 10 shows that this is something people are interested in and it's the active discussion. Number two, some people have in the past been critical in the way of saying like, hey, if this is a thing you don't like, why do you keep talking about it? And that's correct, but also it's what does well, and I'm still a YouTuber, so I still want to make popular YouTube videos or YouTube videos that do well, right? So Pete needs someone on like cross your hand on his team to be balanced. I would like to see Pete paired up with another top tier player. I do agree with that. I think that would make things very interesting. Just not like an insanely top tier player. Maybe like a Curry way. Could be really fun. Was he in Builders Guild? Yes, he was. Okay. He got 8th. Like, it's still good, but, like, overall, like... I feel like it'd be interesting to give Pete... I feel like it would bring such a fresh experience if you gave Pete a, like, a solid second player, or, like, either... It probably would still need to be a second frag rather than, like, a first frag. Because I don't know if you could realistically balance Pete as a second frag unless you make a very specific type of team. Where, like... you grab, like... Where the fuck is Pete? Pete? Right? And you give him, like, a Hermit type of team that's weaker Hermits, right? You wouldn't give him, like, False, Cub, Gem, Joel, obviously, like, that type of crowd. You wouldn't do that. You'd give him... Because, who would you pick as a top frag over Pete? I guess there's, like, very few options, right? A realistic one, because, like, you wouldn't pick Fine because it's too strong. You wouldn't pick Shane because he's already had good enough teams. You wouldn't pick Purple because he just won. You could pick Fruit, but he also has had pretty good teams historically speaking. So I don't know, like, I mean, you could do, like, Fruit, for example, right? You do, like, Fruit and Pete. Super refreshing, cool duo, right? That's awesome. Very sick. And then you give him, like, maybe, like, Tango? If he was interested in playing. And then, or, like, Azuma? Or you could do Skiz. Like, you could have this type of vibe, right? Like, that could be fun. Doc, if Doc M77 plays right, that could be fun. Impulse is probably fine. I don't know if that's, like, I don't remember if Impulse is, like, considered, like, a actual bottom frag or not, because it feels like he's not, but I don't know. I think something like this could be really interesting. Rendog, I think, is another contender for something like this. So you could do, like, Rendog would be a fun fit. And then you give him, like, probably Azuma. I feel like Tango doesn't really play, and then Skiz maybe. Like, Skiz could also fit. I feel like Azuma makes sense. Like, this could be a really interesting team, I think. This would be a really fun, like, not pink team, but this would be a really fun, like, hype team that's not... this could be, like, a fun green or a cyan, right? Make it yellow. Yeah, put this on lime. Like, that could be fun. Methinks. Oh, Pete needs yellow. Is that the only color he hasn't had? Give them Janeth and Steve. Oh, pink as well. Has Pete never been on pink? What the fuck? Why? I feel like the Peter Hut pink or Peter Hut yellow would make sense. Oh my god, yeah, he's just on, like, fucking purple. Wow, there's so little variety in his color selection. He's played for, like, so long. Pete hasn't not only not completed the rainbow, but he's missing 2 team colors. After 5 years of playing, he hasn't been on either yellow or pink. What do you mean? What do you mean, man? Has Pete interacted with, like, some of the variety crowd on Abe's Cobblemon server recently? Yes. Are there, like, particular examples? I'm thinking you could do, like, a Ryan Higa, for example, right? That'd be fun. Abe would be too good, I think. Is Ryan even on this tier list? I guess he hasn't played since season 3, huh? Oop. Maybe you could do Janet very easily. You could do Ryan and Janet. That'd be a good pink team. That'd be fire. Or you could even get a newcomer. You could get like Shoto. You could get Leslie. Wait. Dude. That would be sick. Wait, that would be sick. Now I want this. Wait, no, you could do Miyang as well. Wait. No. This is cinema. We have just concepted cinema. Wait a minute. Let's get Leslie on here for now. There you go. And let's get where would Ryan Higa be? He played in Pride? Yeah, he did. Bing. Dude. This is sick. I'm fucking with that team so heavy. This is such a sick team. We could also do this. I know Leslie is a bit more hesitant to playing because I think it's just I think a Minecraft tournament is intimidating, generally speaking. Dude, that's so fire. Give Pete an S tier and also, I mean, you could also do Ant instead of Pete or instead of Fruit. Sorry, you could do that or this. Whatever is the most balanced. Which is probably Ant, but I don't know. This is awesome. This is genuinely so sick. This is so sick. I fuck with this heavy. This is so cool. I don't know. I'm just glazing myself as well. If we're being transparent and honest. Oh, but wait, you know what would be sick? Wait. We'll put it on purple because who cares? Who gives a fuck? Fruit? Etoile? Tabo. Cinema! This is beautiful. This would be so fire. It'd be so cool. It'd be so sick. But who would you give them as a fourth? I think like you could do a lot of people. I want to see like Ross there maybe. I think that could be fun. That'd be unique. Like a unique little fresh twist to it. Wait, no, mythical sausage. Wait, this is a peak cinema. This is beautiful. This would be so funny. This would be so fucking funny. Take notes. Holy moly. That would be so peak. Okay, what else can we make funny little teams with? Let me think. Okay, we throw Chilled back into the mix. We'll put him on Aqua. Chilled Shovel. And then Purpled. And then Pyroscythe. Cinema. You can also do Grace. Yeah, good point. It's a good one. We fuck with that. Side is blazing bright. We're caroling through the... Oh, wait, did I never add... I don't think I ever added the Pride players to this, because there's no Sleepy, Rain, or SK on here. Oops. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I'll fix that another time. Needs more Michaela, but you're right. Oh my god. Wait. This would never happen, but. And then Michaela. Where's Michaela? That's fire. You'd probably take off Purple and pick someone else. But it would be funny. Fireside is blazing bright. Anyways, we've done enough fucking around. All right. We can fuck around another time. Will be a very special Christmas. I don't know why I'm listening to a Christmas song, but it's fire. Chef found in kitchen. Damn right, damn right, damn right. It is time. It is stream end time. It is stream end time. It is that time indeed. Let me find someone to raid. You passed me on the MCC Island parkour course you did, and I have just now finally beat the chain parkour. Congratulations! Congratulations! Do do do. Fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. I'm gonna raid purple because I don't like him. We're gonna hate rating. We're hate rating purple, guys. Everyone hop on the hate raid. I hope everyone had fun though. It feels very nice and refreshing to any messages. Tell him he stinks, I don't know. Tell him he missed he tell him that he missed the diamond ore. I think he's speedrunning right now, so it would be really weird if you told him like, dude, you missed diamonds. UHC reference. It's been really nice just doing streams a bit less regularly because it feels like every stream becomes more of a like moment, right? It feels like every stream has a bit more oomph to it. There's a bit more to do, so I like that. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I might be able to get a main channel upload ready this weekend. I don't know just yet. But maybe on Sunday I will have a video ready. If not, it'll be sometime next week. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for, what's the next potential stream? Probably, like Wednesday, Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is probably when it would be. So one of those.